Hey guys, I'm doing a deck profile for TRI-BRIGADE for Hire for the new Link event coming soon. In this deck, I run 3 copies of Philo, 1 copy of Donpa, 1 copy of Recon, 3 copies of Bladesman for Hire, 1 copy of Raphael, and 3 copies of Seal, Strategy for Hire, which makes a total of 12, which is great, how they combo off. And then for the TRI-BRIGADE cards, I run 3 Nerval, 3 Cuirass, 3 Kit, and 2 Fractal, since it's limited to 2. 3 Rescue Cat. It's great because it lets you summon 2 that are level 3 or lower beast monsters from the deck, like Cuirass or Kit, Scout for Hire, and Marksman. Let's say you have Blazeman for Hire just there, and you normal summon Rescue Cat, summon 2. Their effects are negated, but not beat Bladesman. So it triggers the effect, and then you could add a card, any for hire, and add it to your hand. Go-to is Raphael, because then it could special summon itself, and the amount of for hire cards, excluding itself, you get to excavate and pick one, and you add it to your hand. It's a good card. He negates a monster effect by discarding 1 for hire card in your hand. That's good. And then, of course, you know, the TRI-BRIGADE cards. They're really good since they send each other to the grave. You have Cuirass, you discard Kit, Kit sends Nerval to the grave, and then you can add Fractal to the hand. So you have like a lot of materials in the grave to banish and summon. These are my spells and traps: Regeki, a Mind Control, Monster Reborn, 1 for 1 Lightning Storm, and then 2 Call by the Grave, and 3 TRI-BRIGADE Revolt. Awesome card, probably the best card, since if you banish your monsters, you could just bring them back to the field, trigger all their effects, and then now they're in the grave again, so you could banish them and summon a Link monster from your extra deck. So really good one. I do not run Ash Blossoms because for hires needs to be in the field, in the hand. So I need them to like summon each other, so it combos off each other. Like no, it's hard. You don't want to get interruptions, basically. Where I allow Maxi, since it's great, since if they were to special summon, I get to draw a card each time. So yeah, Mind Control, it's really good. You know, Rescue Cat, have to Mind Control. Could be like a high level monster. Just take it and then just link summon. Like Black Lizard Soldier. It's a good card. If he was used, if he had a link material that was a 7 or higher, they cannot target it with effects and it cannot be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. And if this card were to able to destroy a monster, you have like 3 options. You could give it 1500 attack again in the battle phase of my next turn, or banish 1 card. Any problematic card is just banished, non-target. Get rid of the Ash Blossom with Call by Grave, Lightning Storm, a Feather Duster, Regeki in 1. Get to pick as long as you don't have any monsters in attack mode on your field. You get to just annihilate it. Monster Reborn, take the opponent's or summon your own, and Regeki to eliminate those monsters in any position. So with 1 for 1, it's a really good card. You could summon Nerval, and then you send, let's say, Kit. Kit triggers this, the effect to summon, to send Nerval to the grave and add Fractal to the hand, or Cuirass. If you have another beast or beast warrior or wing beast, you can send it and then summon it, and then it's a really great combo, since you'll have 2 TRI-BRIGADE cards on the field and materials in the grave. So it's a really good spell card. I run 1 Mist Valley Apex, since in the event Barristone Statue Wind is banned, so it still can be used to summon Mist Apex, and since any effects will return this to the hand, you negate and destroy it. So that's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, I run 1 Salamangreat Almirage. You know, you normal summon Kit, you link it to summon Almirage. It protects your monster from being destroyed by card effects, then of course it triggers their effects and for a nice combo. IP Masquerena for being protected from destruction, like Regeki. Ancient Warriors of Oath, you use the effect of your TRI-BRIGADE to summon it. Discard a monster on the field or a card in your hand, and you bounce off one card, one face-up card that they have to their hand. Really good. I run for Jet. You can summon Rescue Cat, get two monsters, summon her. If you have Cuirass, then you could like its effect lets you normal summon it, and then you can link to summon some Morg, which is a really good card. End phase, you summon it, then end phase, and you get Miss Valley Apex, and you're protected. Instead of the go-to barrier statue, but you can still get Apex. Use the effect, put it back to your hand, and then if there's a during the opponent's end phase, if it's still there, you can summon Apex again. That's pretty good. TRI-BRIGADE Bear Broom. It's really good. If you link this material with something else, you get to add your TRI-BRIGADE Revolt, and then you send one other card back to the deck. So I'll let you get your trap. And then Justice for Hire. Great. Just have 3 monsters with different types. And let you draw cards. If you were to able to pop their card, then let you draw depending on the amount of for hires on the field. And it's really good if you want to really draw those cards. I add Rugal. It's Code Link 3. During the opponent's main phase, I can special summon 1 level 4 lower beast, beast warrior, wing beast from my hand or grave. It's negated, but it lets me summon. And if it goes to the grave, all the opponent's monsters lose 300 for each monster type I control. So, like if they destroy it, they're weakened by his effect. This card's great, especially like if you pair it with Masquerena. Now it's protected by like Regeki card effects. When it's summoned, any monster that was special summoned, it'll just do 3,000 damage. If they have a monster for 4,000 attack, it doesn't matter. It'll do 3,000 points of damage. It gains the attack of the opponent's monster, and 7,000, and then it'll just do the 3,000 points of damage. If this card were to go to the grave by, let's say, destruction or anything, just send to the grave by opponent's card. I could shuffle 1 card on the field to the deck. So non-target, I could shuffle 1 card. Any problematic card, it's just gone. It's great protection. Great effect too, where it protects you. They can only attack this monster and not any other monsters on my side of the field. And then Appaloosa. This main deck is really good because they switch summon themselves like a flood with the for hires. So you can like link 4, negate their monster effects each time. So yeah, they can't activate anything, or no Maxis, no Ash, just negated. Not even Nibiru. So that's really good. I also run Access Code Talker. Just 2 effect monsters. So you could have these 2 or these 2. They all have different elements. These 4 right here, and its effect is they can't activate in response. So when it goes off using its effects, it cannot use any cards in response. So it's really good. It's protected. It's protecting itself. When it's summoned, it just adds the attack, the amount of link arrows it has. For this, it would always be 2 link 2s, so it'll gain 2,000 attack, so for a total of 4,300 attack. And then any if you have a bunch of link monsters in the grave or on the field, you just send it to the grave and you banish it, and you destroy 1 card they control. For the rest of this turn, you cannot banish monster with that same attribute. This deck is great because there's all kinds of attributes. Right here, I see 4. So I just keep banishing and then popping their field, and then he gets to attack for 4,300 points of damage. Great card for this link event since you're running pure links. And for the last, I run 3 Shurag, a monster that is a beast warrior, wing beast is summoned. or himself when he's on the field, he banishes one card on the opponent's side. It's great. Also, if it goes second turn, you activate your TRI-BRIGADE Revolt, and then you summon your beast, your TRI-BRIGADE cards onto the field, and it triggers its effect, and you banish again on their side of the field. On your turn, you could banish, and on their turn, if you activate a trap, you could banish. So it's really good. If he leaves the field, you can, depending the amount of TRI-BRIGADE cards that was banished, you can add one TRI-BRIGADE card from the deck to the hand. So really good card, MVP. Running 3, it's not bad. 2 is good if you have another Link monster you want to run, but 3 is always the best. So that's it for this video. Hope it's helpful. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.